What's up, people? Welcome back to the grand final of the Curve Clippers M1 Pro Club from Monza Historic. Medium cloud today. Guys just out on their outlaps. Main headline for tonight is championship battle between R2 and Blank File for the overall title. And then in Pro-Am, you got Goalie versus Satis. Yeah, so Artie's got a 6-point lead over Blank File overall, taking the drop round into effect currently, and then the Pro-Am battle is just a 1-point gap between Satis and Goalie. All to be settled tonight. 2 races around Monza Historic, 15 minutes then 20 minutes after the reverse grid draw. And that's the final race of this championship. The final race of Project Cars 2 we might ever host. You never know. Post properly anyway with comms. We'll see what the future holds. Deck, the first man to put a time in 1:39.3. I must admit I wasn't paying a massive amount of attention during practice, so I don't actually know what a quick time is. I know Blank File was a top man. He was about 1.5 seconds clear of everybody else in free practice, so he's going to be the man to beat, it looks like, for outright pace. But he's got that 6-point cushion, but with a 4-point gap between first and second. If Blank File wins both these races, that'll be enough for him to take the championship. Kevs gets pole now on 1:34.9. Check in with Kevs, missing last week. Good to see him back. I think his car's changed colour, but it's all good. There we go, there's Blank File. 1:32.8. I think that's going to be true sort of front runner pace. Johnny Beast grabs the armful of the barrier on the outside. Kev's gone quick again actually on 1:34.0. It's not too far off Blank's time. Angie, 1:34.9. Not a million miles away as well. Oh, one of deck paint or Goalie goes into the wall in the background there. I think it was Goalie. Wow, Blank File just obliterates that time again, 1:31.5. Blank File's in the mood tonight. Whoa. Sketch, I bet that's, I knew that's going to be, yeah, it's deck paint. Of course it is. Yeah. Blank File just finished the lap as well. I was a bit optimistic to try and go around the outside, but especially in deck paint. He likes a wibble. Where is R2? There he is. He needs to find a bit of speed. Within a second goes Kev. I'm looking Kev's speed tonight. Oh, as Angie just bails out before she hits the wall again. I think Ato's beat out. That's going to be Ato, and it popped himself up into third now on a 1:33.0. Still 1.5 seconds off Blank File's outright pace though. Blank File looking hard to beat this evening. Just under 7 minutes to go in qualifying now. No improvement for Kevs this time. Still 1 second to find on Blank File's time, 1:31.5. Time to beat. Angie up in 4th for the moment. Johnny B in 5th. Deck Paint in 6th. Just had a status in 7th. Goalie yet to put a time in, but he is out on track. Oh, Atu up on the pole, sorry, up on the front row of the grid. Just 8 tenths off now. Top 2 front row. Just 6 points separating them in the championship. Jump on board here, shall we actually have a look at this Monza Classic track. The least offensive one of these, probably this one. It's basically just the Monza that you'd know from modern times, but anything that's in any way fiddly cut out of it. So that means it's pretty much just one big straight, to be fair. Gonna be a lot of slipstream tonight. You're doing some weird ass stuff with the gearbox. Gonna get some heat in the tyres. Just 4.5 minutes to go now. I think this is actually winding one up. I reckon you might be about 80% full throttle around here, maybe more than that. In a car like the M1. Yeah, the neighbours have been silent for the whole week, and then have decided that Monday night's their night for thumping house music again. So I think it's a little bit quieter this week, luckily for everyone. See, none of that pesky left-right to bother with there, just flat out. And then the parabolic is basically exactly the same. And that's a lap. Wonder if it'll be an improvement here. Got 8 tenths to find. You get a bit of slipstream. Whoa, okay. Whoa. That went way better than I thought it might. Two more chances here. Goalie's still suffering here a little bit off the pace. Satis is in 6th, so Satis has got to find 1 point, I think it is. Yeah. So, spicing things up in Pro-Am. Kev's still looking good in 3rd. That 1:32.6 is a decent time. Really close to our this time, actually. A bit of grass on our outside tyres there to carry as much speed as possible. The run through Ascari down to Parabolica is just one giant flat out. I'm kind of hoping we're going to see a good pack race tonight. I think you might struggle to get away at the front unless people start really scrapping behind you or there's an incident, because you're not really going to break out of the tow. These cars have got powerful slipstream. We saw at Watkins Glen. People were slingshotting past each other down the straight. Seen it at Road America as well last week. Just 50 seconds on the clock now. It looks like the top two in the championship are going to be 1-2 on the grid. And they're going to have Kevs and Angie for company. Johnny B's still 5th. Satis, pretty pleased with starting 6th. Whoa, is that Smoke? I think that's Motor Mouth in it. Yep. And very loose. With Kevs tucked in behind him. Ooh, extremely loose. That'll be Motor Mouth's qualifying over. He joins Johnny B, Angie and Satis in the pits. Johnny B just runs out for a little last minute check. Where are these two then? Let's get the map up, shall we? Rainfall's coming out the second Lesmo. He's in the pits actually, so it looks like Blankfall's going to get a pole. As Kevs is doing donuts down at Parabolica, fighting with a hay bale. Oh, Blankfall's off of Parabolica as well. Goalie struggling a bit for pace, looking to improve. Currently P9. Oh, does improve up to P8. 7. Whoa, right. This is mad grid then. I wondered how crazy it was going to be. So we've got 3x2 by 3x2. And Blankfell's reward for pole is basically starting on the outside of the front row. And Kev's is on the inside of the front row. Make of that what you will. Got Atto in the middle. So Kev's could be the joker in a pack here for the championship battle at the very front of the grid. And then that's left a row of Angie and Johnny B, 4 and 5. And then you got Deck alongside Satis and Goalie. So Satis and Goalie end up side by side because yeah, Deck actually improved in the end there, so sorry, Goalie improved to get himself up alongside Satis. Then you got Motormouth and Redwood lined up at the back for round number 13 of the KCM 1 Pro Club from Monza Historic. Just 15-minute race, and then we're going to have reverse grid draw from position 6 to 8, random draw, and then we'll have a 20-minute race, round number 14, and then that'll be this championship done and dusted, which according to Bruce Law's maths, which I'm sure he can correct me on, is this our 59th Project Cars Championship? Or did that have one iRacing one in it as well? So maybe it's our 58th, but just 20 seconds left to go now before we lights out. Here we go. Right then, Blackfire versus Atto, Goldie versus Satis. Lights out around 30 green, Atto bogs down. Kevs gets the best start, straight up into the lead. Johnny B's going to launch past Blackfire and Atto. Well, that's really mixed things up, and straight away into the wall, heavy contact there. No idea what happened there, but that's Deck and Goalie straight in the wall. This Blackfire looks the outside of Kev's there. Oh, sorry, that's Johnny B even. Blackfire P4. As Angie takes a trip into the weeds, a little bit of damage on the outside. Johnny B leaves through Kevs from Atto from Blackfire. Motormouth finds himself up into 5th, shadowing the leaders. It's 4th for the lead right now. Whoa, Johnny B and Kevs have a little bit of contact. Motormouth clips the wall on the outside. Whoa, Johnny B and Kevs rubbing. Hay bales flying in the background. It's basically 5 wide for the lead here. I think Kev's got it on the inside, does he? Or Atto around the outside. Oh, it's Blackfire. It's in the dust. Blackfire drops it into the gravel trap. Down to P6. Whoa, what a first lap, man. It's 4 for the lead. Motormouth still floating in the background. They're going to go 3 wide down into turn 1. Whoa. Whoa. Atto just gets slingshotted by the 2 cars behind him. Great driving. That's actually mental. Motormouth all over the back here. Look at Motormouth in the slipstream still. He fancies a pop at Johnny B. Through the first Lesmo. Second Lesmo. This is awesome stuff at the front. Where's Blackfire? Blackfire still in 6th. Motormouth tips the wall. It's 3 for the lead now. Just 2 tenths per second separate them. I think that's a broken deck pane on the right hand side. Contact early doors with Goalie. I had no idea what to make it out of from my first watch. So Motormouth's still in 4th. Satis is in 5th. Then Blackfire's just in behind him as they come down the back straight towards Parabolica. Battle for the lead out of the final corner. Coming around to complete lap 2. Atto's up into the lead. Kev's tucked in behind him. Johnny B just a little bit of a gap off now. This is starting to really fall in Atto's favour, all of this. Blackfire still in 6th spot. It seemed like a strange one when Blackfire ran wide. I don't We're down to the 9 runners, by the way. I think Depay's had to retire. He'll be going from the back in the next one. Goalie's still running in P9. Obviously heavy damage, I'd assume. It's the first corner once more. Okay, slingshots past. That start-finish line slingshot's working well. Potentially, the person who comes out the final corner of the final lap in second place might be in the best place to win this race. It might be one of them. Bit of NASCAR-style tactics coming into this. It keeps panning out that way. He looks to the outside here. Into Ascari. Whoa, little wobble from Atto. It's nearly Johnny B nearly panics with him. They both hung on. Motormouth's still running in 4th, by the way. Blackfellow's up to 5th now. Satis down to 6th. For Satis still getting points on goalie. So that 1 point deficit from Satis is going to be a few points for the good, by the looks of things. In fact, I think Deckpin's actually retired, and that's goalie who's trying to crawl round to the pits. Whoa, and that's Motormouth. I just seen him. He saved it. What a save. I thought that was going to be a huge wreck, but he does leave out to Blankfell. So Blankfell recovers up to 4th now. Still a good run for Motor though. 10 minutes to go on the clock. Back to the fight for the lead. Whoa, as Atto puts a wheel on the grass, doesn't want to be doing that, and he's going to spin. They've all gone, oh my days. Wow, Johnny B and Kev's actually hung on really well. Motormouth stacks it in the background, and suddenly Angie's coming through, but Angie's a lap down, but this is all playing to Blankfell's hands because he's suddenly right back in the fight for the lead. In 3rd spot, Andy's ahead of Atto. Huge mistake from Atto there, fighting for the lead. 2 wheels on the grass on the outside. Costly error, down into 4th. There he is, he's still in touch there. I think he got away without a massive amount of damage there. 2.5 seconds back in up the slipstream. Johnny B is leading the race despite being 100% involved in that crash. Blankfell looks to the inside of Kev's. Whoa, big crash, Blankfell. Oh my god. Wow. And with that, I think the championship's going to go to Atto. If Atto can win this race, he'll see on the championship. Blankfell's on his roof. And just like that, this first lap I thought... I mean, Atto's just got to settle in really now. As many points as he can. What on earth's going on? After all that, Johnny B's suddenly got a 1.1 second lead. Kev's in 2nd spot. Atto's looking good in 3rd now. Really, really good in 3rd. Blankfell still on his roof. He may as well sit there hoping for somebody to nudge him, but unbelievable scenes. The grand final of the KCM1 Pro Club could come down to all this. Great runs from Kevs and Johnny B to be 1-2 at the moment. In fact, he's got a 6-point lead in the championship, doesn't he, already? So with Blankfell on his roof and upside down and likely to only finish P9 classified at best, I think there we go past the stricken Blankfell. If Atto needed any more proof that the championship's probably going to go his way, his main rival upside down on the run through Ascari is going to be a hint to that. 7 minutes on the clock as we come out to complete lap number 5. It's been an unbelievable 7 minutes of action, or 8 minutes of action I should say. Still a race on here though. Kevs and Johnny B are going to fancy winning this. I think Blankfell has retired, yeah, so Blankfell will get P9. Satis And Motormouth looking great for Satis here as well, by the way, because goalie's still... You got Munch in that opening lap crash with Deck. And Satis is on for a great result with Motormouth goes in the weeds again. Kevs is back in the lead. We missed that. I think he's done the old slingshot down the main straight again. How many lead changes do we have this race? A few. I think out who fancy making absolutely sure here. I think if he finished in second, just starting the next race would be enough to secure him the 1 point that he'd need. Looking pretty good for him though. Johnny B looks to the outside for the lead once more. He's going to look to the inside. He'll take him free ride again. He'll get it done on the way into the first corner as well. Through the Curva Grande. Whoa, he hangs it out. That was where he put a wheel on the grass. He was really lucky to get away from that first incident with the damage he did. And then to see blank fault on the very same lap. Barrel roll his way out of Ascari. Turned on a dime, but Kev is going to find his way back to the lead here. Through the inside in the Lesmos. Whoa, and a snap him over still on exit. I'll compromise him. Johnny B right in the hunt as well. 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Sort of settled down a little bit further down the field. You got Satis running in 4th, Motormouth in 5th. Red Bull in 6th, Angie in 7th, and goalie in 8th, all with damage. So there's only really 6 cars that have survived this race. Oh, trying to be a little bit wide there. That'll cost him a little bit of time. Probably the slipstream will make up for it. Double toe for Johnny B down the straight. I think we're going to get 3 more laps of this. Looking to seal the championship with a round to go. Kev's around the outside. Power play from Kev's, great move. Slipstream down the main straight once again. Whoa, slide flat out. Gams it up. Three minutes on the clock now. Out to the outside. Resets. Looks for a little undercut. Doesn't quite get it. Whoa, does get a little tank slapper though. Whew. Handy bit of arm code there, just to tap the M1 Pro car and put it straight for him, but he's going to lose out. Second place goes to Johnny B. Whoa, he dives out of the brakes. Whoa, but Kev's has gone in deep. They've all gone in deep. Kev's is wide. Atto and Johnny B are 2 by 2 for the lead. So lucky from Kev's. Great run from Kev's though, if he hangs on for a podium. Even so. Great racing at the front. I think it's down to 2 now potentially. That's going to just drop Kev's out of the slipstream. Who's going to win the race, Atto or Johnny B? On to the penultimate lap. Motormouth and Satis having a bit of a scrap over 4th. Whoa, we're attack supper. Oh, sorry, oversteer slide. Johnny B around the outside, back into the lead. Another lead change. We'll have them up later. I've completely lost track now. Heading down to the Parabolica for what will be the penultimate time. Kev's just there in the background. Big gap back to fourth now. But as they come around to take the white flag. White flag in the air for Johnny B. Round number 13. Potential championship on the line for R13 though. First or second will do it for R13. I do believe. But he'll want to win the race as well, I reckon. Johnny B covers. Now he goes to the outside. He'll have the speed run a little bit. Side by side through Curva Grande. Whoa, Johnny B washes out a little bit wide. Still side by side. Final lap of the race. So the first Lesmo. Out the second Lesmo, Johnny B looking to win the race. R13 looking to win the championship. Satis and P4 looking to take a big step in the Pro-Am championship as well. Main headline of the race, R13's biggest rival, Blank File, upside down on his roof. Massive barrel roll coming through here. As we come down to the final corner. Second place is enough for R13, but he might have a pop it. He does deep dive to the inside. He's late on the brakes. Johnny B gives him a little bit of room. He hangs around the outside, just on the limit, Johnny B. They're going to come out the final corner side by side. Who's going to win the drag race? To the line. Johnny B's got a nose ahead. Whoa, I think he got it. I think he got it. Wow. Wow, the timing screen says he got it as well. That was insane. It's like his car dove for the line like a sprinter. Johnny B is going to get second. Kevs is going to come home in third. R13's going to win the championship and the race there. What a drive from R13. Well done, mate. Satis coming home in fourth. That's an amazing result for Satis in Pro-Am as well. I think that equals his best result of the championship season. Motormouth in fifth. I think that might be his best result as well. As Carnage further back with the incidents. Redwood's going to limp home in sixth. With Goalie, I think that's in the background, who went laps down early doors after that first lap contact. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. That was actually mad. Fully mad. It's the level of motorsport we expect at Curve Clippers, to be fair. As Redwood is going to come out sixth as well. I think that's basically some really good results there for everybody that actually came home. What a race. So R13 takes the win and the championship side by side with Johnny B. I actually don't know how his car did that. He was like a length behind. He was a nose behind Johnny B. It was like Johnny B had to shift. Maybe they had slightly different gearing. Potentially. Kevs gets a podium in third after an awesome run from Kevs. That was a really sick drive. Satis equals his best result of the season in fourth. Motormouth in fifth, I think also getting his best result of the season. And he got Redwood sixth, Angie coming in seventh, and then Goalie limping, Blank File upside down, deck paint in the wall on lap one. And we will just quickly grab a snap of that, and then we will go for the reverse grid draw and the final round. That really was a great race. Like you saying, stayed in fourth. Yeah, it looked. Yeah, I think Johnny had to grab another gear. I think that was literally the difference. What a great race, though. That was amazing. Right, cool. So let's quickly jump back to the lobby. Let's get this reverse grid draw done. Hey Siri, pick a number between 6 and 8.
That would be 8.
Oh, he's gone with a big one. Oh, that puts blank file on pole. Well, there we go. There's something. Just hearing a deck paint's wheel malfunction or something, which made him turn hard right, which I'm willing to accept. So we won't worry too much about that one. Right, let's get so the reverse grid draw was P8, which is going to put blank file on. But no, it's not going to put. No, it doesn't put blank file on pole, does it? It just misses blank file. Oh yeah, because he can't. He wasn't even eligible anyway. It puts goalie on pole with Angie alongside him, and then Redwood and then Motormouth. That was actually insane, that last one. It's knackered me. Right. Ow. Yeah, and I got a bad neck as well. Right. Okay, here we go. Off. 20-minute race. Final race of the season. Round number 14. Reverse grid. So, the main headline now, I think the championship is done and dusted, and that is favour. So it'll be right, so we'll have a quick little bit of time where the folks add extra fuel, and then we'll be doing a quick formation lap to get into the reverse grid draw order, and then we'll go out the last corner for a 20-minute final race, round number 14, Curb Clippers M1 Pro Club. And my esteemed colleague Mr. Bruce Law has just sent me the table, and that's so Satis now has a 6-point advantage over goalie in Pro Am. Do you agree with me that Atu is the champion, mate? Just want to double check. Yeah, he must be in it for sure. Right. Awesome. He is indeed the champion. Right, so we'll keep an eye mainly then, not only at the front of this race, but we'll keep an eye on Satis versus goalie, 6-point swing. It gets a little bit harder further down the order to gain 6 points though for goalies. 20 points for a win, 16 for second, 13 for third, then 10 for fourth, but then it starts getting down to 8s and 6s, 5, 4, 3. So goalie's going to need quite a strong result to try and claw back 6 points, bearing in mind the kind of drivers who are going to be pushing through to come to the front here. Get ready to go out on a final safety car start of the season. as Goldie leaves around. Final chance of taking these beautiful M1 Pro cars before we part them up. It's been a good championship, I think. It's not been our best attended championship, not by a long shot. But it's also not been our worst. And there's been some amazing battles. It's been good fun to watch. It's been good fun to commentate on. I hope we'll find a little bit. We've got a bit of a gap now. I'll try and sneak some sort of Project Cars 2 stuff in. We may as well. Probably do something that involves pit stops on a Monday night. Seeing as it's our last chance to use them. As the cars cruise towards Ascari. A lot of aggressive weaving in the back, that's what we like to see. Pumping that heat into the tyres. Of course, there'll be no need for that in the horrific Project Cars 3, which I'm still trying not to think about too much, because it makes me sad. As we get down into the final corner. Get ready to send off this championship in style, ladies and gentlemen. 10 M1 Pro Class, round Monza Historic, one last time, round number 14. Here at Curb Clippers on the Project Cars 2, on the PS4. We get ready to go racing. Goalie unpops the cork and takes a good cold swig and gets a really good jump actually. Angie follows him, Redwood sleeping a little bit in third. Motormap already fancying a third spot in the slipstream. Satis and Kev's cross the line. Kev's also getting maximum attack as they cross the line. And looks like he'll get his way up the inside. Johnny B looks to follow as well. Goldie still leading the way down into turn 1. Side by side for the lead, Angie on Goalie on the outside, potentially looking to make that move sick. Lovely move from Angie there to Lesbo 1. Gets the move done as well, takes the lead of the race. Then now we can say the teenager from South Africa. Happy 13th birthday to Angie for last week. Takes the lead of the race. Ahead of Goalie, Motormap still in third, but now Kev's for company as Kev looks to get around the outside here, down the straight. Probably get that move done as well, just with the speed he's carrying through the slipstream. Yes, he does, up into third spot. Motormap in fourth, Johnny B fifth. Then you got Atu, who's still in sixth, with Blank Fall for company in seventh. Deck just coming up the inside of Redwood there in eighth. So they all come through down towards Parabolica to complete lap 1 of the race proper. Still a line of 10 M1 Pro Class here, which is rare for a reverse grid draw, to be fair. As he leads them around to complete the lap. Out they come. Angie followed by Goldie, then Kev. Motormouth with Johnny B right at tucked up on his slipstream. Looks like Johnny B's going to blast past again up into fourth spot. Johnny B looking pretty racy here in the reverse grid once again. As is Kev, to be fair. Slicing their way through. And you got Atu and Blankfall 6th and 7th, Deck Paint in 8th. And then so Satis is currently in 9th with Redwood just in behind us here. That's good enough for 2 points for Satis. And Goalie's up in second. Goalie's where he needs to be right now. So Goalie's getting the kind of performance out of that M1 that he needs to steal away that win in Pro-Am. It's a massive fourth would be good enough for him. I think fifth would end up being a tie, wouldn't it? Fourth. I think fourth. Oh, as Angie just clips the wall on the outside. She might get away without too much damage there. Top 8 is still pretty damn close together here. 3.5 seconds separating them. Still all in each other's slipstream, give or take. There's a little bit of a gap between Motor and Atu there, but I'm sure that'll close. As Goalie just gives Kev a little bit of room on the inside there. Smart driving from Goalie, you know, he doesn't want to get taken out here. He wants to try and get that medal next to his name for being Pro-Am champion. As Motormouth once again looking racy on the outside. As they go free wide in behind, Deck and Blank and that. Can't be. Oh, Deck goes off there. I think Deck overcooked it coming into the corner. Hopefully he's just gone off by himself. I think so. Oh, Motormouth's still there. Or maybe Motormouth felt responsible. It looks like Motormouth was waiting there, but we kind of missed it. Angie leads him around to complete another lap. They all snake after each other, chasing the slipstream. Angie from Kevs, then Goldie and Johnny B side by side. Right now, 4th is good enough for Goldie though. 4th does it on points. That's 10 points for P4, and only 2 points for Satis in P9. Right on the bubble now. Johnny B gets past Angie for 2nd spot. But Angie's dropping back here. I think Angie's got a bit of damage. She seems to have lost a bit of top end speed. Could she even turn in okay? I missed Angie having an extra clatter of the wall there because she's suddenly lost quite a lot of... Yeah, those three will just kind of breeze past her. I think Atto and Blankfire will be next to come past Angie. She's lost a bit of speed. Kev's leads the way. .9 seconds separating the top 6. Fastest man last time was actually Kevs in the lead of the race on a 1:33.1. Deck and Motormouth there just coming through, and then that Satis in the background still. So Satis is only P9. This is on for Goldie here. Goldie's actually up into 3rd as well. Oh yeah, because he passed Angie. Of course he did. Looking good for Goldie, but these two coming behind. Atto and Blankfire coming behind. That is not what Goldie wants to see. What's the matter with 5th? I think I genuinely make 5th a tie. Yeah, so Angie drops behind Atto and Blank now. She is running with damage, I think. And Johnny B's just getting right up behind Kev's there. There we go, yeah, so Goldie's now got Atto on the outside. Come through Ascari, whoa, little wobble from Goldie. Gathers it up, whoa, little extra big wobble from, whoa, Atto nearly just about hangs onto it. Thought he was going to take them both out then for a worrying second. The leading pack into Parabolica. Into lap 5, Goldie, little mistake, clatters the wall, that cost him a couple of positions. He wants to get going again. Right, he's in 5th. I reckon that's a tie. I think that's a championship Pro-Am tie. We'd have to look at count back. But 6th, I don't think that's good enough. He's going to need to race Angie here. Tucked into a slipstream. As Blank and Blankfire and Atto have another little side-by-side battle into turn 1. Whoa, and there's another wobble. He's got that thing set up super loose tonight. Johnny B and Kev still 2 tenths apart for the lead. Then come Blank and Atto. Then it's the Goldie and Angie battle. 3 neat groups of 2. Then Dex just a little bit further back, 8 seconds behind. And then you got quite a 10-second gap further back to Satis in 8th. So Satis has actually gained a position as well. He's got past Motormouth. So it's swung back for Satis' favour here. Who's that? Is that decking the wall? It's decking the wall. That doesn't affect the championship. Thought it was Goldie for a second. As we'll see these 3 battle groups come into view here. Johnny B versus Kevs. Line fall at you. Championship winner currently P4. Oh, Goldie with another little mistake there. Just sort of Angie snagged the grass as well. They both slightly followed each other off there. Got the line a little bit wrong. Snagged the grass on the inside. Johnny B's in the slipstream looking for the lead. Kev's covers to the inside, goes back to the outside for turn-in. Curva Grande. Goalie's now falling back a little bit, so it's swung big time in favour of Satis here. He's up into 7th spot. I think he's the next man on the track. Yeah, there's only one position between them now. That'll be Satis' Pro-Am medal again. I think it'll be his 9th Pro-Am medal. Goalie was chasing his first. Still 4/10 of a second separated 1-2. And then we got Atu just coming a little bit off the back of McFarlane now a little bit. Just starting to get about 8/10 of a second breathing run there as Blankfar. Just breaking that slipstream ever so slightly. Johnny B gets ahead of steam up. Ooh, a little bit later on the brakes than always be, I think there, Kevs, but didn't lose too much time. Hamilton start finish straight one more time. 8 minutes left on the clock. Big slipstream, big slipstream. Johnny B to the outside. We've seen this slingshot about 100 times this evening. Just about enough momentum to get it done normally yet. Lead changes hands once more. He's taking the opportunity to tuck right up on the back of Blankfar again. And at the moment, Angie's looking quite comfortable in 5th. Goldie just a little bit further back in 6th. He's unlucky to get taken out in round number 13. First race this evening, though, Goldie. Really unlucky. Potentially going to be the big swing. That's all it takes in the championship. What's happened here? So Kevs has made a mistake. Sorry guys, we missed that as we were just checking back, but Kevs has lost out a little bit here. And it looks like Johnny B might have lost a little bit of time as well. Because Johnny B had just made the move into the lead, hadn't he, as they were coming down to that first corner. But Johnny B seems to have lost a little bit of time to Blank and Atu. And then Kevs has lost a whole heap of time and is now slightly adrift in 4th. That'll drop him out of the slipstream once more. 7 minutes left on the clock. Motors in the pits, and I think Dex retired again. Sanji and Goldie in the background. These 6 still on the same straight. Ooh, trying to be a little bit slow there. He's going to give Blankfar a chance. He's fought his way up from the back. Looking to make amends for losing out on the championship. With a big barrel roll in the last race, Blankfar takes the lead, swoops around the outside of Johnny B. Johnny B goes right back in the slipstream and looks back to the inside. He looks to follow Johnny as well. Whoa, in fact, whoa, I thought he was going to stick it there. Johnny B back into the lead. Blankfar with a little bit of a slingshot, but he'll be outside into Lesmo 1. Wow. Is he going to make that stick? Yes, he is. What a move, Blankfar. Little oversteer from Atu there. Gathers it up. Power move from Atu there into the lead. Atu scuffs the wall. Blankfar 1, Johnny 2, Atu 3. Just 7/10 of a second separate him. Whoa, 4-wheel drifting. Over the bumps. Hear the engine red notes pick up. The car goes light. Johnny B goes to the outside. Through Parabolica. Well held by Blank. Johnny B looking for the slingshot, Atu looking for the double slingshot. Johnny B takes it to the inside, Atu's probably going to go, he's going to look for the... Whoa, Blankfar loses 2 positions, just a slipstream. What a race. What a pair of races we've had tonight. Atu just sweeps past. It's mad. You are basically, once you're out in the lead, you are just punching a hole in the air for everyone behind you. Big time in these things. These three just in the class row now 10 seconds back to Kev. Oh, Kevs is in 4th, Angie 5th. Kevs is falling back a little bit here. Goldie's still in the mix here, but he's going to need a bit of a miracle, I think, because Satis running in 7th. Goldie's going to need to get up himself into 3rd. He's going to need some big dramas to happen ahead of him. We've got 2 battles of 3 now. Got these 3 fighting over the lead. And then we've got these 3 fighting over what will be P4. They come out onto the straight again. End of lap 10. Just 3.5 minutes to go, but this will mean we're going to get another 3 laps in here. Three more laps of M1 action. Just a tiny little gap there for Atu now. Blackfire not very happy about that. Immediately attacks Johnny B for 2nd spot. Gets it done as well. Johnny B's going to come back on the inside, is he? Not quite. There's a bit of 7 tenths of a lead. That's the biggest lead anyone's had for about 10 minutes. Oh, as Kevs goes in the wall. And just, oh, is that Kevs retiring as well? He just slapped the wall down. I don't know if he just knew it was going to be terminal damage or not, or whether he was actually just disconnecting, but it's unlucky for Kevs. Good speed tonight, mate. Whatever's up in there, it looked like he was having a wreck and just got out of it before he took it on with you, which is fair enough. But that does mean pretty much certain that Satis is going to get the job done here, because he's just going to promote him up to a certain 6th as well. He's made a mistake. Simon's gone wrong for Atu there. Final corner through Parabolica. Johnny B now leads the motor race by 2 seconds. Gone Johnny B. So I wonder if Atu and Black got together. Sorry guys, we missed it. Distracted by Goldie's moment there. We're down to 6 runners. A fitting way to end the championship perhaps, with a full war of attrition here. What's even happened to... Was that Angie who's gone as well now? I hope he's not disconnected. I don't really get the same information as people do when you normally... Oh, Angie, though, retired. Yeah, it says retired actually, so she must have crashed out as well, Angie. That's her championship done with. Same for Kevs as well, so... And we've lost motor and deck, so 4 retirements, 6 cars left. Johnny B actually 1.5 seconds in the lead, looking good for another win. I think how many he has won this season, hasn't he? Pretty sure he has. I don't even know where thereabouts. Coming around to take the white flag again. He was there to steal it from him last time by a hair's breadth, but he's got a little bit more of an advantage this time, and Atu's got Blankfire to worry about. As they come through to take the white flag. White flag in the air for Johnny B. Man number 14, final race of the season. Blankfire looks to the inside of Atu for P2. He can't do anything about the championship now, Blank, but he can try and beat him in the race. Slides up the inside through Curva Grande. In fact, if we can sicken Johnny B's slipstream well enough here, he might even have a chance. Coming out the final corner like Atu did. Goldie's now all by himself in 4th, but whoa, big slide! Big slide, Blankfire. That gives Atu 2nd spot. That's what Johnny wants to see in his mirrors. Ascari, final time. Blank file uses a bit of the wall, uses up everything he's got. He wants to try and get back up onto this battle. Johnny B and Atu, it's deja vu from the last race, but with a little bit more of a gap. Atu comes in super hot. Super hot. Oh, I think Johnny B's going to have enough, is he? It's almost exactly the same though. We know Atu's gearing was a bit better. I think Johnny B's going to get it. Check a flag in the air. He does it. Oh, and he actually... wow. I think Johnny B actually went for the NASCAR body slam on him. And I think it was the wrong thing to do. I think he might have had the... I mean, I think it's like... Where is the line even? It's classified blank file in the lead, but I don't think that's what happened. Any help in the chat? Who crossed the line first? Anyway, amongst all of that, goalie's coming in fourth. Great drive from goalie. Really unlucky with the first race. I think we got a big timing bug here because it's now classifying him up for them. But meanwhile, the man who's going to take another Pro-Am medal, second division champion, is going to be Saz. Mr. Consistency. Unlucky for goalie though to get involved in that first lap incident. For sure, could have gone either way tonight. But Tatis is going to get that medal. The luck of the racing god sometimes. And then Rubber's going to come home in 6th, was the last runner. And then this screen's going to make no sense because I think the whole thing's gone to jumbled garbage, but it doesn't really matter. Who's the overall champion? There he is. Well done to Atu. And the Pro-Am medal is going to go to Satis. Congratulations to both those drivers. That'll be updated in the forum as soon as possible. And yeah, but there we go. That's the end of the M1 Pro Club. I'm sure I will speak to you again. I just have no idea when that'll be, or what it'll be on, or anything. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to assume that this lobby's just like completely time out going weird, so we'll just flash that up for the end of the race results, even though they're completely wrong. And yeah, nice one folks. He's probably going to be back with the onboard from the iRacing tomorrow, and then yeah, I'll catch you guys as soon as we think of whatever we're doing next on whatever game that is. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Please like and subscribe for more amazing sim racing action as and when we churn it out on the sporadic basis that we do. I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.